we got time. Blimey! You never guess what. Okay. Take a deep breath. That's right. We've just released new images of the new Batcave in Batman vs Superman, and they've released a new Ben Affleck bat skin for Arkham Knight. No. The Ben Affleck skin suit. And the Batcave. All cemented. Ooh. To the back and bit it.
Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the new images of the Batcave and Batman. And I think what will make it so appropriate is that we'll look at the Ben Affleck skin suit for Arkham Knight. Yeah, so I think we should start on this. I literally looked for different images. These are rare images you can't even get. It was so hard to find. And I think it's appropriate to talk about the Batman Arkham Knight with the new skin suit and the new Batmobile and the Batman vs Superman. Now, let's start. Now, the main story, what happens is Bruce retires being Batman for about 5 years now. He's been Batman for 20 years, he retired. He came back from Wayne Manor and he saw Superman and Zod fighting and he blames Superman for it. I think that's what's really good about this conclusion. They're not going the same way as the comics and the animation. As I won't say, because if you haven't seen The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2, go and watch them because I think they're good. And I won't tell you because I think it will spoil it and I would know who wins. Okay. Now I think I found these cool images of the new Batman vs Superman. Now the first one is a clip here showing Bruce looking at his Batsuit again after so many years. And what I found on this image is there's only 2 ways to get into the Batsuit. The first one is where you put your hand, only his DNA print can open it, or he uses his eye to scan it, because it stops people from getting into his suit. There's all different sides of traps, what's quite good. And you know, if you don't have his DNA, you're toast. Oh my god. Okay, and Bruce is a bit more dark and dimmed in this one. He's not as there's a light Bruce in this one. He's quite dark, you know. So now we've got Alfred Pennyworth. Now this Alfred is a military Alfred. Whoa, let's just get things clear here. He is a military Alfred. He's just finished from the war, helps Bruce, and he's not like a softy kind of Alfred from the last films. He's a bit more of a, you know, he's got a dry sense of humour. You know, he'll give Bruce a bit of a hard time now and then. But he's also a sneaky one as well. He's a sneaky Alfred because he puts a little device what takes over the Batmobile, so when he gets injured, Bruce, from fighting or he's broken his ribs, Alfred could just say, sorry Bruce, I'm taking over, you're coming back to the Batcave to patch you up. I think that is so cool. He even goes behind Bruce's back and stops him from going, you know, saying, I'm looking after Gotham. Don't do it, Alfred. I can do this. Even if I've got a broken couple of ribs and a broken neck. It's alright, Alfred. I can do this. But no, he takes over. He says, no, you're going a bit too far, Bruce. You're coming back. And I found, and that's one cool thing about Alfred. It doesn't tell you too much of Alfred. But, you know, we can tell he goes behind Bruce's back to save his own life. It's very military, as we know. He's very dry sense of humour. And he also helps Bruce build up the Batcave bit by bit each time. So they both got quite intellectual knowledge. And plus it's quite helpful because Alfred's got quite a knowledge. That's why he helps with the gadgets and stuff. And I think that's what's really, really good. Now we've got the grapple guns. What's awesome. Now when Bruce used to go fighting enemies, he used to pick up the gun handles on the brown handle. He used to have a gun collection, so he used different types of parts of guns on the battle rack and just use them as guns. Use parts of guns and turn them into a grapple. Now, in the film, he doesn't make new ones, he uses his old ones when he very first starts to become the Bat. What? He uses his old ones, like in the first issue 1 of Batman's appearance. He uses the very first grapple gun. And he says, "No, I've already got these ones here. I use these ones." So, he uses his old ones when he very first started being the Dark Knight. And you've got the Batarangs as well. Different shape. You've had it off the Dark Knight Returns, a fatter chest plate. I think that's really, really good. You know, I think that's... And as you can see in the clips, he uses it to throw at his enemies' chests. What's really, really good, I think it's superb how, it's so good. Because he leaves a mark in the thieves because they think there's no Batman anymore, and he does that to say, okay, don't tread over the line, don't tread over Batman, I'm still here. Some people think he's a myth, some people think he's real, so it's just keeping Gotham into place, don't cross the line, so that is really, really good. Okay, and you've got the Batcave. The Batcave is another awesome thing. There's about 4 to 3 levels of the cave they don't even show you. You've got like a gym, you've got like where you do your technology, you've got your lab, you've got firing range. There's so much they haven't shown yet. And then they've got a monument of the Robin. Now no one knows who it is. Now DC released a little clip showing, is he Dick Grayson? No one knows, so we don't know a lot about that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these miniature little bits about what's going on, which characters, who's gone dark, Alfred, the Batcave. I just really want to tell you guys a lot about it before the film comes out, just give you some idea. When you sit down you can watch me, I've got some idea about it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to talk about more of the Arkham Knight in the next episode or later on, let me know. Okay, thanks for that, and don't forget to subscribe, and thanks guys for watching. And if you like that, go check out the Witcher 3 review. Tells you all about, a little bit about the Witcher 3 and what you want to know. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.